Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a love reading for the sign of Pisces. Dun, dun, dun. Just so you know, I still have Gemini's reading uploading. It's taking forever, driving me crazy, so I don't know how much storage I actually have. So hopefully this reading does not get broken up into two parts. But if it does, it does. It is what it is. I just wanted to warn you now, because I'm sick of sitting around waiting, and I kind of feel like that could be part of the energy within this reading. It could be you or your love interest. When I say he, it could be she. It could be you or them, flip-flop, vice versa. Sit down wherever you fit in. If you don't fit in, stand up and get the hell out. It is what it is. Maybe next time, These are general readings. They won't resonate with everyone. Maybe bits and pieces resonate, or the whole damn story is yours, I use bad language. If you don't like it, there's the door. See you later. Bye. And what I want to say right off is please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I really hope that you do stay. I would love it if you would. I have openings for personals. Emails in the box below. Email me. I'll give you the information you need. I do book up quick, just so you know. Thank you for your love, your support, your patience, your kindness, and your donations. I checked my P.O. box today. Still no mail. But anyways, there's like an ebb and flow when it comes to things coming in and whatnot. But anyways, let's just dive right in. Oh, and you can join me over on Patreon, any denomination, increase it, decrease it, anytime, cancel it anytime, no obligation to you, helps me out tremendously. And I'm going to try to, ignore the lawnmower outside, because of course, whenever I start recording, people have zero respect, I'm just going to say. And I kind of feel like some of you are dealing with a lack of respect, or that's how some of you are feeling, or maybe your love interest is feeling that way, because we do have dumpster diving, and I feel like the feminine energy is dealing with haterators ultimately. And it's funny because we do have the feminine and the masculine. It could be a guy and a girl, or it could be, same sex, whatever, it doesn't matter. You could be the masculine even if you're a female, or vice versa, whatever. I don't know who is who, but I kind of feel like whoever I'm talking to is in the feminine energy, dealing with bullshit. Some of you aren't dealing with it yet. It could be coming up. It's almost like there's kind of lurker energy. Like I almost feel like I'm gathering information. So some of you could be trying to gather information on your love interest, or just on, the situation or any situation at hand, or someone's gathering information on you. And I kind of feel it both ways. I don't feel like every single one of you are looking into a specific person or people or whatever. There's a sense of research here, and I feel like if you were looking into your love interest or their situation, it would just be to kind of figure out where you would fit into their life, or to see if somebody's full of baloney and Cheez-Its, are you bullshitting me or not, kind of thing. Should I take this risk or not? Because there is a little bit of a gamble here with the feminine energy. So there could be gossip and hearsay in this situation, and I feel like you might be wondering if dating this person, moving forward with them, waiting on them, or whatever, if that's worth, are they worth the wait? Are they worth the risk, based off from things that you've heard or seen online about them? Take hearsay, gossip, and posts online with a grain of salt, because there's always two sides to a story, for one, and things are not always as they seem, you know what I mean? Because some people they'll try to portray their life as being grand and wonderful, and they're so happy and everything's just peachy keen, but on the inside or behind closed doors, they could be dealing with abuse of any kind, or depression, anxiety, whatever. It's just like when it comes down to, suicide and stuff, I've been seeing a lot of videos and a lot of information surrounding that subject matter has been coming up for me lately, and it's almost like looking for the warning signs. So someone in this situation might be dealing with depression. There could be thoughts of that going on, but it's the quiet ones you have to look out for, because those are the ones that, I don't know, there's more damage there, because they don't want people to know. And if you're really serious about doing something like that, or if someone's really serious, I should say, they're 90% of the time people don't see it coming. It's almost like if you look back, hindsight's 2020, and you could see, you know, them pulling away from the world, not losing interest in the things that they once loved. Like you'll see the little signs of sadness and depression and isolation, but that doesn't always equate to somebody, you know, taking that final step. So a lot of people overlook it just for that reason. But that's what's so terrifying about all of that. Some of you, you know, might have a friend or family member that has crossed that line, and you know, the anniversary of their passing is now or coming up. It could have just passed for some of you, and it's just a really difficult time of year for you or your love interest, just because all those memories come flooding back, and the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and I wish, you know, I would have known so I could have been there for you, kind of thing. I also feel like there could be some Pisceans or your love interest who are suffering with mental illness, you know, depression for the most part. I mean, it could be on the severe end of the spectrum or on the lower end. Bringing it up for a reason, but I almost feel like you and your love interest have had a discussion about, you know, suicide, or just those deep, dark feelings that creep up on us every now and again. I also was hearing cyberbullying, and I don't know if you dealt with that in your past or are currently dealing with it, or if your love interest is. I almost feel like I don't want to cause problems, and if certain people find out that you and I are dating, or that I like you or you like me or whatever, that they're going to cause problems. There's going to be a lot of hate and discontent spread across keyboards, you know, computer screens and phones and whatnot. But I feel like I just want to keep saying, don't listen to everything that you hear. Don't pay no mind to negative posts or energy surrounding your love interest, because I feel like there's more lies being told than truths. But that's probably why there's a fear of taking a risk with said person, because of something that you've heard. Hold on one second. What, Emma? No, I'm recording. Well, is it important? Are you sure? Okay, I'll let you know when I'm done, honey. Love you. Is it important? I just asked her that question. So it's almost like with what I was talking about, what's important and what's not. The only way you're going to really know what the full truth of a situation is, of a story, of whatever the fuck you were reading about, is if you talk to the person or if they talk to you. Because I don't know, I feel it's 50-50 here. I feel like you're coming across information, potentially, this could have already happened, pertaining to your love interest, and it's I don't know, creating some hesitation, like, is this really what I want? Do I really want to get involved in this? Because you seem to be attached to crazy baby mama, crazy baby daddy, whatever. Like, do I want to take that risk and have to deal with gossip and hate and trash talk, you know? Or that's what your person might be contemplating over you, you know? Is this love, is this relationship really worth all the criticism that we could be facing? Something like that. And it could be because one of you might have a criminal history, you know, you could have been in and out of jail, you or this person, or it's just, you know, the whole fuck boy, fuck girl type energy, like, oh, he or she is a hoe, so rest assured they're going to cheat on you like they did on me, or whatever. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's pretty much false. There are personality types where, yeah, that person might be promiscuous their entire life, while others, you know, there were certain circumstances that sent them down that road. Like, the grass is green where you water it. And a lot of people, especially serial monogamous people who don't go out and they don't go out and cheat to intentionally hurt their partner or whatever, or just to get that adrenaline rush of being flying under the radar and being secretive and whatnot, getting away with things, because that's the rush of it all for some people, the player people. But a lot of times cheating stems from not getting the love, the attention, the affection, the support from your person, from whoever you're partnered with. So that can either lead you astray or your person astray, because you know that new person is feeding their ego, basically. So it's boosting them up. It's the lustful honeymoon phase of meeting somebody new, the excitement of it all. And it's like, oh, we've been together for so long that it's very dull and boring now, and this is exciting and new and fresh, and I'm yearning for this. So I make a bad choice potentially while I'm drinking, and I took that gamble, I took that risk, and slept with somebody else, and now my solid commitment is broken to pieces because of my bad decisions, kind of thing, and I wish I could have taken it back. So there could be an ex that wants to come back to you who stepped out on you when you two were together because they got the attention that they were craving from an outsider. I almost feel like this outside person, this mistress or whatever, guy, girl, that your ex cheated on you with, I feel like they pursued your ex at the time. I don't feel like your ex went out pursuing somebody to cheat on you with. I feel like it was just like the perfect storm. Well, there's a lot of regret here because I feel like I want to come back and fix something, because I'm realizing through snooping and spying and memories, nostalgia, I'm realizing that you're my star, you're my wish. Because the masculine energy is hoping, wishing, and praying for a do-over, especially if I'm talking about an ex. But this could also just be your love interest, your crush, someone new. Because I'm kind of feeling both scenarios here where I'm just hoping that things work out. I'm hoping that you're not with somebody else. This person is definitely keeping tabs on you in a lot of different ways, especially online, because they're trying to figure out how to approach you or reapproach you, how to move it forward. After a time of disconnect, because I feel like there's minimal to no communication here, so there could be ghosting energy, and it might have been due to fear, because somebody, potentially the masculine, found out some dirt. You know, haterators, gossipers were talking shit about the feminine, about you. I almost feel like part of this gossip is somebody saying that dating you would be a risk, because once a cheater, always a cheater. So if you've ever stepped out on someone in a relationship, I feel like it was due to lack of attention and piss poor communication. Because if your needs are not getting met in a relationship, if it's a mature relationship, you and your person should be communicating, you know, these issues, these concerns of yours or theirs, because that's when you can fix a problem. How are you supposed to fix a problem if you don't think that there is one, you know? And that's where a lot of people end up screwing up really good things because of one bad decision, or maybe a handful of bad decisions because they were lonely, sad, and whatever. But I do feel like through snooping, your love interest or you found out some type of information based on your past, something someone said, and I feel like it was false anyways. Sort of false advertisement. Like, are you really who you claim to be? Somebody's trying to figure you out, you're trying to figure them out. Like, are you really is being with you really a wish come true, like I think it is? I almost feel like I'm watching my dreams fucking just walk out the door and fly away. The masculine is looking at you as the one that got away, whether it's your ex or not. If this is an ex situation, this person is looking at you as like, oh, I screwed up the best thing in my life, and I don't think I can ever get it back, and they're spying to figure out if they can get you back. If this is a new person, your love interest, you both mutually have a crush or feelings towards one another, whether you dated them or not. I feel like, you know, you seem too good to be true, or they seem too good to be true, and it's like, this is everything I've ever wanted and more, and whatever was said or done, either by them or you or an outsider, might have screwed up my wishes. It's almost like the universe handing you the person, the situation, the relationship of your fucking dreams. You're wishing on that star, and boom, oh my gosh, it's here, and you look at it and question it to death and go, I don't know if I could take this risk. You know, this seems too risky because you're promiscuous, or because you're dealing, your ex is crazy, crazy baby mama, crazy baby daddy bullshit. Like, do I really want to change my life drastically? Some of you might need to relocate to be with this person. Like, do I really want to take this risk, this leap of faith, and make the changes in my life for you, for this, for us? Is it what I think it is? I feel like both of you are kind of wondering that, because you got people who just won't shut their freaking faces, and they're just screwing up a potentially really great connection, is what I'm feeling. Your love interest, this masculine, is looking at your photos. I feel like I'm even saving them from online. So if there's any public images of you, this person looks at your face a lot, or you do to them. I feel like I'm reminiscing on the good times that we shared together, any past conversations that were fun and free and lighthearted and amazing, any times that you went out on dates or just hung out, because this could be like a friend turning to more type connection. Some of you really love taking photographs. It could just be, you know, a selfie bomber, you know what I mean? You just love, you blow up your news feed with selfies, or your love interest does. But I kind of feel like photography, there is a photography skill here, and I feel like it's kind of a passion of somebody's, either you or theirs. Maybe both of you like to take photographs, or there's just like an appreciation of your keen eye, like you can see the beauty in something very simple, or your love interest can, something like that. But I feel like I wish I had more time. I wish that we spent more time together. There's a lot of shoulda, coulda, woulda stuff going on, and I feel like, I kind of feel like a dumbass for listening to everyone but you, for not just coming out and asking you about this information that came to me. So the gossip that was going around, I should have just spoke to you directly. So somebody has trust issues, because I feel like even if you did speak to this person directly and ask them, hey, why is so-and-so saying you're a fuck boy or fuck girl or whatever, you know, maybe some of you or your love interest was worried that it'd be taken the wrong way, you know, you'd be met with defensive energy or something. So the conversation just wasn't had because the feminine didn't want to take the risk, is what I'm feeling. Because he looks pretty sad. Like, I wish things would be different. I wish things were different. How do I change how do I change things between us? Somebody's also looking for proof of something, and I feel like it has to do with your date, like your status. Are you married, divorced, single, taken, whatever? It's kind of what I'm feeling with that. That's where that Snoopy energy is coming in. Like, can I make my move or not? I'm praying that I can. And it's funny because I feel like the masculine is hoping, wishing, and praying that their person, you or whatever, vice versa, will reach out to them. Like, please just message me, please just message me, so that the second you give me that in, I can talk, kind of thing. And the feminine is over here thinking the same thing. Like, should I take this risk? Should I roll the dice and say hi? Because there's a fear of rejection here as well. If I do say hi, if I do reach out, if I try to see where this could go, or if I can get the ball rolling again, if I take this risk, am I going to be met with, hey loser, or you're annoying, I don't want to talk to you anymore? Some of you might be fearing that your person thinks you're annoying if you just the way that you talk to them, or if you try to talk to them, like if you push the conversation on them or something. Like, if I say hi, I feel like I'm going to be annoying because it's their turn to talk to me, kind of thing. So it's like, should I take this risk and reach out? Yes, please do. I'm praying that you do. So whoever's stalking and spying and lurking is hoping, wishing, and praying that you'll reach out to them, that you'll start this, initiate it. And you're more than likely going, I don't know if I should take this risk they need to reach out to me first, kind of thing. And then maybe if everything goes according to plan, or if everything goes well, then maybe I will roll the dice with this connection and see where it goes. I do feel like someone needs to make a move. They need to take a chance. Otherwise, this is not going to go anywhere, pretty much. So let's just kind of see what's going on for y'all. Not for you, reverse. This person is for you. I just heard, this could be from an ex, past person, or your love interest, or it could be on their end, but I heard that that message was not intended for you. Like, I wasn't talking about you, but they were talking about you. So, okay, if you got a cryptic message, because that's also in the dumpster diving card, like the words in there, the keywords, it's cryptic messages. Someone was speaking to you, sharing their feelings about you, or you know what they want out of this connection. They already told you in some way, shape, or form, but they said that about somebody else. But oh, that wasn't about you, that was about so and so or my ex or whatever. Like, it's almost like they were asking you for advice on the situation or something, but they were actually asking advice on the situation between the two of you, because it was about you. So you already know how this person feels about you to some degree, especially if you were faced with a message like that. If your love interest, if they're a friend of yours, like you guys started off as friends first, and they came to you asking you for relationship advice on one specific person, they were asking you for advice about the connection between the two of you, but they were pretending that it was about somebody else. So rest assured that message was for you, yeah, because you two are soulmates. Penguins mate for life. I feel like the masculine, through their spying, they're trying to figure out some of what your wishes are, what your likes and dislikes are, without just coming out and asking you certain questions. They're just, I feel like I want to surprise you. I want you to know that I pay attention, and that I am learning about you, and I know what you like. Because I feel like the penguin, your soulmate over here, or twin, or whatever you want to call them, your love interest is out searching for that perfect little pebble, that stone, the shiniest one out there to give to you. For some of you, you could be getting a promise ring, like, I promise to always be there for you, and it's almost like going steady. I don't feel like it's an engagement ring or anything. For some of you, it could be, depending on the situation, but I feel like I'm looking for the perfect stone. If you're into stones and crystals and things, this person might be well aware of that, and they're looking for the perfect stone to connect to you with. Like, some of their research could be surrounding like the meanings of different crystals, and it's like, okay, well, rose quartz, love, affection, whatever, I need to find the perfect rose quartz for my Pisces, or that's what you're doing. Because penguins look, they go pretty far to find the perfect, like, shiniest little rock that they present to the female penguin, you know, to be like, I'm the best mate for you, kind of thing. My rock's better. I don't know. I kind of feel like your love interest is out searching for something for you. There's a fated event coming up. I feel like you two connecting initially, or reconnecting, was a fated event to begin with. Could have been at night with the stars here. We have a lot of star energy. You guys both might be interested in the metaphysical or astrology, planetary alignments, things like that. The Big Bang Theory, I don't know, that just popped up. Maybe you guys have discussed that. But I feel like not only did you or them, or both of you, wish upon a star for one another, and your wish is granted, and it got all fucked up somehow because of outsiders. Don't listen to other people. I do feel like the fated event that happened previously to connect the two of you happened at night, potentially around friends or at a gathering of some kind. If it wasn't at a friend's house, or like at a barbecue or whatever, or fundraiser even for some of you. If it wasn't at something like that, it could have just been at a bar or club or whatever. There's people around, whether they were your people or just people, or their people. It was at night. I feel like there's another nighttime encounter coming up. Somebody is plotting and planning, trying to figure out how to connect to you, how to make it look like a serendipitous moment instead of a planned encounter. I just saw Never Ending Story reversed, so the story isn't over, but the bullshit will end. Whatever cycle you and this individual are dealing with, going through, or whatever, you guys are flying off the merry-go-round. You're not spinning around no more. I feel like the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Somebody's changing their MO. They're taking a new approach to you, to this, or you are, because they really want to see how they can move this forward. If it's going to move forward, you are so the one for me. You're the one I want. Whether you have a shiny stone to give me or not, kind of thing. I feel like we were so meant to be. But there is fear here with this risk. It's a gamble to connect with this person for some reason. It could be because of your living situation, you know, whoever you live with or whoever they live with, finances, children, family. There's some reason why it's a risk for someone to move forward with you or for you to move forward with them. The feminine is worried about, you know, people talking shit. What are they going to think if I connect with you or reconnect with you, especially if it's an ex? Like, my family hates you because of this, that, and the other. Like, it would be a total risk if you and I connected again, if we dated again. And if it's a new person, like a crush of yours, I just feel like there are a lot of factors at play in this situation. Like, somebody might be thinking about all the things that could go wrong when they should just be enjoying the moment and moving forward in the best way possible, like trying to remain as positive as possible, because this is wish fulfillment. It definitely is. You two are supposed to be in each other's lives for some reason. So this connection is definitely not over. Rest assured that you two will be reconnecting at some point for some reason. If you choose to not date them, or they don't want to date you and you guys just keep it platonic and friendly, some of you might be co-workers even, or you used to work together, whether it's an ex of yours or not. Where was I going with that? I feel like even if you keep this person just strictly as a friend, like, no, we're never gonna date, or I can't date you again, but yes, I'll be your friend, kind of thing. I feel like there's a lesson in not only forgiveness, but this person's gonna add some type of value to your life, or vice versa. When I feel like if you dated this person, they took a lot from you prior. It was a very difficult relationship with them. I feel like I can't ever fucking win with this person. But I feel like they're going to take a different approach. Things will be very different this time around if you decide to date them. And they're going to prove themselves regardless. But if it's someone you didn't date, they're going to try to outshine the rest and prove all the haters wrong. So all the gossip, all the hearsay, all the lies that's been spread about them or about you, whoever has been lied on, is going to try their hardest to prove that it's all bullshit, basically. Workaholic. Take time to make room for love. Work may be overwhelming. Keep connections alive. Yeah, this person was acting as though they didn't want a connection with you, that they, I'm washing my hands of this situation. It's not worth it. You're not who I want. I don't want you, but they really do. I feel like they could have chose work over love, or you did. They weren't making time for you prior, whether you dated them or not. I feel like that's the I didn't date you situation for the most part, but It doesn't matter who it is to you. I feel like someone was working a lot of overtime in the past. Yeah, they were working a lot. There's workaholic energy here, but we make time for those we want to make time for. If they really wanted you in their life, they would have been like, okay, I will take 5 and talk to you, kind of thing. Or see you once a month or once a week or whatever it is. But someone wasn't making any effort. They were just solely focused on work and other options. They were just using work as an excuse. So, but I feel like they were thinking about you the entire time, and ever since you two disconnected. So if you finally got fed up and was like, fine, if you want to just choose work or chase tail over there, go ahead. I don't need to be part of it. The second you withdrew your energy and pulled back from this person, oh, they cannot stop thinking about you. It was you all along anyways. They just didn't want to admit it to you or them because they were afraid. Yeah, they want to clean up the mess that they made. Somebody feels like they screwed things up due to a karmic situation. They could have been worried about moving forward in this relationship with you because it is a fated connection. You two, it's a very strong soul connection between the two of you. So I feel like there were strong emotions right off the bat that scared the fuck out of someone. It made them run for the hills. It's like, I'm getting everything I've ever hoped and wished and prayed for, and it's like, too soon, oh my god, I don't know what to do. But whoever got spooked and ran and chose work over you and lied and said it's not you, it's them, I like them, not you, they want to apologize for one, but they were dealing with a karmic, their ex, their past, whoever in love, it could be multiple people that screwed them over, really hurt this person. So there's fear of rejection and abandonment, and there's major insecurities and trust issues here, is what I'm feeling with this person. But that's why they chose work over you, why they pushed you away. Soulmate. I really hope this doesn't get cut off because I'm 31 minutes in. Son of a... We have sparks, chemistry, creativity, new passion. There is a lot of love and passion here between the two of you. I feel like change is really difficult for somebody. So when it comes to this person, I feel there's a sense of complacency, but they really don't like change. Like, change is too risky for them. That could be the feminine energy. But I kind of feel like both of you tend to get stuck in ruts, like in a routine, and it's like, this is easy, this is comfortable, why rock the boat kind of thing. But I feel like the passion between the two of you just continuously keeps intensifying. And it's almost like I know I need to make this change because, I don't know, you light a fire within me that nobody else has. Like, I can't describe the feelings I feel when I'm around you, and I want that all the time, but it's scary at the same time. Rose-colored glasses see past the illusions and unkept promises. An ex really wants you to see past the bullshit from the past. All the times they promised you this or that and never followed through. Hell, this love interest, the one you didn't date, potentially, they want you to see past their behavior, them, choosing work over you, them saying, hey, do you want to go out on a Friday night? And then when Friday comes, they bail. Oh, I got to do this instead, kind of thing. There was a fear of intimacy here with affection. They do have a lot of love for you. I'm telling you, this person's like a brick wall. They're stubborn as shit. I feel like I'm stuck in my fucking ways. I do feel like you played a part in positive changes for this person, though. It's almost like there's a sense of encouragement here. So if this person was changing career paths or needed advice, I feel like they did take your advice whenever you gave it to them, no matter what that was, at the time. And it's almost like they took risks, calculated risks, that they never would have taken before. And things were working out for them. There's something they miss about you. They miss a lot of things about you, but I just feel like you were very supportive, or they were very supportive of you. Someone was. I'm kind of feeling like not really being on the same page, but headed in the same direction. So Both of you had similar feelings. One of you was more emotional, potentially you, because you're a water sign Pisces, and the other person was more passionate. So there's like a lot of sexual energy, and then there's like lovey-dovey affection on the other end. And I feel like it might have been very hard for this, potentially the masculine, to really get in touch with their emotions and be all lovey-dovey. They wanted to be more passionate, or they didn't want this to be just pure passion, something like that. Someone, you know, I feel like both of you wanted to have sex with each other, or maybe you guys did. It could have just been a one night stand type thing, and it could have spooked someone because it caught feelings wicked quick. But if that's the case, whether it was a close call or an all in, I don't know, I feel hurt because of passion. It's like my feelings got too intense too quick, and I fed into my desires and then ran away. So somebody could have fucked you and left you, or you to them. And that's part of the unkept promise. Like, I didn't stay. It's just because of fear. And now they think that they potentially lost you for good. The fates. You're dealing with someone who hides their emotions very well. I feel like they had a hard time hiding their feels from you. It's like you could see right through their mask, or them to you, or whatever. The rose-colored glasses, you could see through all their bullshit. You knew that there was more to this than just sex. Like, if this person was coming off all flirty and like that's all they wanted was to just have one night of fun with you, or just to be friends or whatever, you could tell by their body language and certain things that they would say, and just their actions and how they were around you. You could tell that they wanted more. There were some innocent, intimate moments between the two of you. Maybe you laid your head on their chest, or them to you, or held their hand. I don't know. There's a sense of caressing here. It's very minimal, but it impacted this person greatly, because people don't get that close to them like that. Like, I don't know. It made this person feel closer to you in those moments than if they were to just have sex with somebody. And that was kind of scary to them. Like, how can just a touch, a caress, a simple kiss connect me more to someone than getting naked and down and dirty with them, you know? Because that's the closest you can ever get to somebody physically. But when you start tapping into the emotions and becoming emotionally tied and close to somebody, that brings shit to a whole new level. And I feel like that's why this person lied to you about their feelings. It scared the crap out of them. I just saw the vacation card when I was asking about the fates. So there could be a vacation coming up for someone. Someone might be taking time off from work, you know, a few days, a week, weekend, something like that, making a long weekend. And that's when they're going to run into you or make plans to see you, quote unquote, make plans. You know, gonna make it look like an accident, like, oh, I didn't know you'd be here. But they fucking knew, because they're watching you. I don't know if you're the one that's going on vacation, or if this person is. If there's distance between the two of you back when you guys were still heavily communicating with one another, or just communicating, because I don't feel like you were ever heavily communicating with this person. They might have planned to meet up with you or see you during a vacation. Like if they were coming home to see friends or family or whatever, and their family and stuff lives where you live, kind of thing, or vice versa. I feel like there was a plan that, of meeting up on a vacation that never happened, but it could be coming up. The chance could be coming up again. If that's the case, that's definitely not for everyone. Queen, boss babe, independent and strong. I do feel like you are very independent and strong. I just heard I always get my way. And it's not because you're entitled or you're a brat or whatever. It's because you bust your fucking ass to get your way, to get what you want. I feel like this person admires you greatly because you are so strong and independent. You've overcome a lot of adversity, a lot of challenges. I feel like you keep pushing forward no matter how difficult things are for you. that could have been very intimidating to this person initially, but they do find it it's a very attractive trait that you have, or that's how you feel about this person. But there's a surprise coming in autumn, which is right around the corner. I feel like end of summer into fall, so beginning to mid-fall, things are coming to fruition out of motherfucking nowhere. If you are worried about money, or you are working towards making more money, working towards a promotion, if you own your own business, you know, building up clientele, whatever it is, I feel like things are going to really start picking up in August, and it's going to be a moderate increase. So it's not going to be a slow increase or a quick increase, but I do feel like for some of you it's going to feel like boom, overnight success, but it has taken some time. But with this steady increase, it's not going to be like, oh, like everything's going great and then it crashes and then everything's not going great, especially if you're self-employed. This is it's just a steady incline. Things are just going to keep improving for you. I feel like money is going to be looking amazing. I feel like it's not too bad right now. Some of you might be struggling a little bit, like you do good, you know, 1 month or for a few weeks, and then there's a lull and it's not so great. So there's like an ebb and flow here. Shit falling out my window, that's cool. Anyways, so there's an ebb and flow here when it comes to finances, but don't worry, it's going to be flowing pretty good coming up here soon. That's driving me nuts because I don't know if it's the wind or what. Why is that putting a pit in my stomach? I can't talk for no reason. But anyways, money's looking good, and I feel like your hard work will fully be paying off come August. I mean, next month, coming this fall, pretty much moving into fall, things are looking really good for you. But I feel like this person is going to be coming in wanting to spend time with you and move things forward. There's a surprise invitation or a surprise meeting. It's going to catch you off guard, and it's coming up. I really want to say August. I don't know, between August and September, something's coming up. It's like now or never, something like that. Like, I don't care how much money you have. I don't care if your situation sucks. I don't care if I have to move 20 million miles or whatever. I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to be with you. Even if they live down the road and there's just baby mama drama and baby daddy bullshit, or just there's a stupid ex around, or whatever the situation is, there's some type of hater-rater bullshit surrounding one of you or both of you. This person doesn't care no more, or you don't care no more. We have the sun. So I do feel like you're going to get the clarity that you want. You're going to find out, because that's over, not for you, reversed. You're going to find out why this person didn't just flat out come out and say, hey, you're the one I want, you're the one I like. Someone was dealing with their worst nightmare. They were dealing with a bullshit karmic. I feel like they were dealing with a shitty ex. But they were also, I don't know, there were other things going on in their life. Like their work situation was just draining them. There were a lot of things that they needed to address and stay focused on. It's almost like you came into their life at the wrong time, is what they felt like. Right girl, wrong time, right guy, wrong time, something like that. Listen to that song, Right Girl, Wrong Time. But there's a lot of fear of having a new beginning here. And over soulmates, wasn't that what that was? See past the illusions, chemistry. No, I just said that. Like, it's a risk to move forward. This person, or you, maybe both of you, are afraid to take this leap of faith and move this forward. If it's an ex situation, I could totally see why, because, you know, we don't want history to repeat itself. Like, I don't want to have to go through all that pain and heartbreak again, because whatever this person did to you really hurt you, or really hurt your person, your love interest, and it's like, I can't put myself through that again. But there's still a fear of moving on. Someone hasn't moved on from you. But I feel like I want to enlighten you and tell you why I was so afraid to move this forward. Because I'm ready to take that leap of faith now. I keep thinking that time is stopping, and I just saw 444. Time is stopping. Time stands still. Time stood still when I met you. I feel like time is standing still. It feels like it is because you've been waiting for this person to come in and fucking say something forever. Well, they're coming in. We have the Tower, Scorpionic energy. We have Leo, Capricorn, Aries. So far, I just heard Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces. Anyways, the chemistry, lovey-dovey. Someone's going to say something online, potentially. I feel like they might message you out of nowhere. You're going to get a message out of the blue from someone you really want to hear from, your love interest. Or you're just going to you're going to roll the dice and send them the message and take the risk and be like, well, if you want to leave me out, great. It is what it is. I feel like if an ex comes back, they might be coming back because they lost their job, or there's some type of financial lack going on here, and they're seeing you succeeding, and it's like, okay, well, I would really like to come back into your life so that you can take care of me, kind of thing. So be aware of that, because the devil is lurking. There's karma tied to that situation. I kind of feel like you are that person's karma. Yeah, this ex will want to either move in with you really quickly because they have nowhere to go, or they might ask you for money, ask you for help. I don't know. I feel a very rushed situation out of fucking nowhere. Like, oh, we haven't talked in forever, ever since you left me for so-and-so, kind of thing. And then, boom, here you are. It's because there's a sense of lack. They either broke up with whoever they left you for, or whoever the hell they were with, fucking around with, ditched them, or this person could have totally lost their job, and they want to work on things with you now because they feel like they can be successful with you because you're successful on your own. That's only if an ex is coming back. But I feel like you, if that's the case, you'd be well aware, and you would be very hesitant, and you'd be like, I don't know if I can take this risk. I also feel like your ex, the one I'm talking about, that could be returning, if that message is for you, has talked a lot of shit about you, and you might be finding that out. You might come across some messages, some posts online of them saying really mean shit about you. I feel like they lied. So when they left you for someone else, I feel like they told a bunch of lies about you to their friends, family, whatever, to make them look better. We have the Lovers. We have Justice. I feel like cat's out of the bag. Anything done in the dark, all their lies, anything that they've said or done to you, said about you or done to you, will be coming out when it comes to this karmic person, this ex of yours. So you'll have all the information that you need to make the best decision possible to move forward. And I feel like most of you will not move forward with the past. So when it comes to your love interest, this newer person, whether you've known them forever or not, you didn't date them, I feel like out of the blue, you're going to get what you want. Your intuition has been totally screaming at you over this, but I feel like you were kind of hesitant to trust and believe in yourself and the information you were getting, because there was no concrete evidence to back up the way that you're feeling. But you're going to get justice in this situation in your love life. Someone's also going to apologize and justify their actions, but they're choosing you. I feel like your love interest might have gone backwards. They could have gone to a karmic ex, just because they have children with them, or for financial reasons, and they're realizing that their happiness is actually with you, that they're not happy, they're not satisfied, that they might have wished forever to go backwards to a past person because they thought they were a soulmate of theirs. Maybe they were, but it just wasn't the same, or it was the same and it was the same crazy, and it's like, why did I go backwards, kind of thing. So I do feel like your love interest is a little regretful of the decisions that they've made, but you're aware of this if that's the case, and they're coming in. I choose you, Pisces. I choose you. I'm sorry for being a douche, but like I said, you knew this. It's very spiritual. We have the Fates, the Star, the High Priestess. Some of you might be tarot readers, psychics, mediums. I just feel like the esoterical. I do feel like there is a common interest, like I said before, in the metaphysical, astrology, things like that. This person might suddenly come in, if you are a tarot reader, or even if you just read for yourself, if they know that you have those capabilities, this person might come in and ask you to read for them because they have a serious matter. Oh, it's not about you, but it is about you. So they want you to possibly read their cards about you and them, but they're going to tell you it's about them and someone else. But you're going to know. So I kind of feel that for some of you, but I feel like even if you're not a tarot reader or anything like that, this person's going to come in some way, shape, or form asking for advice. How do I move forward? Yeah, because then we have the Six of Swords with the Chariot. How do I get out of the situation that I'm in? Like, the best steps to take to move forward. This is a sudden decision, because we do have that with the Tower. It's a final decision to move to calmer water. You're the better choice. You're who I want. You make me happy. You keep me calm. You keep me sane. You're not biased. So, like, this person might have once thought that the advice that you gave them, especially in the love department, was kind of biased because they knew that you liked them. So it was almost like, oh, I'm going to get crap advice from you. Of course, you're going to tell me not to go with so-and-so or whatever because you want me. But any advice you gave them was genuine. It wasn't for your own benefit. But I feel like you're going to be shocked when you realize that your intuition was right this whole time and they're choosing to move forward with you because you are their soulmate. Now we have another soulmate card. This person has grown. They've matured a lot. I feel like I want to grow old with you. I want to move forward with you romantically. It's going to come as a shock is what I'm feeling. For some of you, right as you decide to relocate or fully move away from the situation or person, that's when they make the decision to come in. I'm coming over, running every red light. Some of you might actually go out on a date or a trip, vacation, whatever with this person and end up in a boat or on a sailboat, a yacht, or a ferry of some kind, like a ferry boat going from the mainland to an island or something. But for some reason, I feel like I'm going to catch you right before you get on the ferry, right before you get on the boat. So if... I just saw something fucking move over there. So if you have any future plans, they might not even be in the works yet. If something comes up where you could possibly take a trip, or there's a potential to relocate just to get out of a crap area to have a new life or to start a new job, this person's going to catch you before you do so. If it's an ex, I feel like this past person, this ex of yours, did relocate and they want to move back your way. Something like that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I have for you. I feel like information is coming in. Someone's going to take a very unexpected risk. These are all fated events, even the crappy ones. This person has been thinking about you, wanting you, talking about you this whole time, even when you thought they were talking about somebody else. And you're going to get that clarity. You're going to see that they fucking love you. With the Ace of Cups, there's an offer, a new offer of love, and then the Four of Wands. It's a very stable connection. I feel like there'll be a reason to celebrate. You're going to be jumping for joy when this person actually re-enters your life, not your ex. Because I feel like most of you don't want nothing to do with that. That's a karmic lesson, and I feel like you learned it long ago, and you're going to let that person know. They will fight for you, though, just so you know. So that could be part of where this dumpster diving bullshit's going to be coming in, which might cause a little bit of hesitancy because we have the Five of Wands here when it comes to your love interest, your crush, because I almost feel like an ex, either on your end or their end, might start bullshit and drama just to keep the two of you apart. But I see you moving forward with this person, with the one you want, regardless, because they choose you, you choose them. It's just going to really upset an ex, a past person. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Five of Wands. You have your wish fulfillment coming in, the opportunity of a lifetime, you know, the one you want, this relationship, this new love offer is finally coming in. Some of you, this is also a new career path, so you're getting love and money, but I feel like you're getting what you want. This opportunity is finally here, and it's going to really upset someone from the past. It might upset multiple people on you know, your end, their end, or both ends. But I feel like it's an ex, somebody that still wants you, that's going to be a little disgruntled when you decide to move forward with your fucking life. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of online slander. I don't know. It's like a child running their fucking piss flap. They can't, I don't get what I want. It's not fair. You know, that type of shit. Because they're feeling sad and alone. So yeah, because they're stressed, they're going to be sneaking around because they feel left out. I feel like this person might try to do something to not only push your crush away, your love interest when they come in. They might try to sabotage that connection. But I also feel like somebody might try to sabotage someone's financial security or stability. Like, I don't know, someone's going to fuck with someone's money. So just be aware of that. There could be theft here as well. Because with the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and then the 8 of Swords, somebody might end up in jail because of theft. Because of a break-in of some kind. Maybe somebody's going to, you know, break into your home. You know, you could have a psycho ex that's like, yeah, I'm going to take what's mine. Well, what is it? Possession is 9/10 of the law or something like that. So even if they only left one thing behind in your house years and years ago, they have no right to enter your property. I don't know, but there's someone who feels very left out. They're very sad and they're not thinking clearly. They're caught up in their head, so there's some obsessive energy here. And I feel like this person is a karmic individual from your past. It is somebody you dated, but they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and they might make a really piss poor decision just to screw something good up for you because they're not happy because you don't want them back. Oh my gosh, the 5 of Cups too. Yeah, they're really sad and depressed. If I can't have you, no one can type energy. I was talking about suicide prevention before. So this person, this karmic with the devil energy, like, I don't know if I can move forward. They might threaten to harm themselves if you don't take them back. Maybe that's a risk that some of you don't want to have to deal with. Like, you know, I don't want to have to live with that for the rest of my life. Just know if somebody makes a decision like that, it has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. I would just call the police and I would get them the professional help that they need, because they will get sent somewhere if they're threatening that, because obviously they need some help if they're that depressed. But just know that that should never weigh on you. I know it will, and it does if you care about people, but that's it's a very narcissistic thing to say or to do to somebody. It's like a mental trap. It's a mind game. It's a mind fuck is what it is. They're feeding off from your emotions, the fact that you're empathetic. You know, they want that sympathy from you, and if they know that you're a caring individual, this person's going to say or do whatever they can, like, I'm going to hurt myself if you move on, kind of thing, because I can't handle life without you. Well, that sounds like a personal problem, you know, and sounds like they need therapy, but that could come up. That could be part of this drama. So just be aware and prepare yourself for someone to be all like, ah. That's what I have for you. So you're going to get the love that you want. At least that's what it looks like. Or it's brand spanking new love, you know? It's like out with the old, in with the new, clarity, fresh starts, and love. Love. Love will keep us together. Not if you're psycho. But anyways, I love you a long time, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.